Tesla's FSD is no longer just a future promise. Europe is approving it, safety data is starting to support it, and now Tesla may be preparing one of its biggest robotaxi moves yet in Las Vegas. Today, I want to explain why these three stories may be connected and why Tesla investors should pay close attention. Good morning, everyone. This is Ken from Life in the Future. Today's story is not simply Tesla FSD was approved in Denmark or Tesla applied for robotaxi permits in Nevada. The bigger point is this: Tesla's autonomous driving strategy may be moving from vision to validation. For years, FSD has lived between two worlds. On one side, Elon Musk has talked about a future where Tesla vehicles drive themselves and create massive economic value. On the other side, investors and media have asked fair questions. When will it really work? When will it be approved? When will it generate meaningful revenue? And honestly, those questions are reasonable. But this week's news suggests something important may be changing. Tesla is not just saying FSD is powerful. Regulators are beginning to approve it. Tesla is publishing safety data. And robotaxi plans are moving from concept to city-level deployment. That is the real story. First, let's look at Denmark. Tesla's supervised FSD has reportedly been approved in Denmark. That makes Denmark the fourth European country after the Netherlands, Lithuania, and Estonia. Now, some investors may say, Denmark is not a huge market. Why does this matter? And I agree, Denmark alone may not dramatically change Tesla's revenue, but that is not the point. The important point is that FSD approvals are spreading inside Europe. Europe is one of the strictest regulatory regions in the world. Safety standards are high. Data rules are strict. Public acceptance matters. So every approval in Europe becomes more than a local story. It becomes part of Tesla's credibility base. Autonomous driving does not scale only because the technology improves. It scales when regulators allow it, when safety can be demonstrated, and when society begins to trust it. That is why Denmark matters, not because of immediate volume, but because it adds one more step in the approval staircase. The second piece is safety data from the Netherlands. Tesla says supervised FSD in the Netherlands was 3.5 times safer than human driving. That number is powerful, but I want to be balanced here. This is Tesla's own data, so investors should still want more long-term evidence and third-party validation. However, the direction is important. Tesla is starting to explain FSD with real-world performance data, not just future promises. That matters because autonomous driving has a different standard than human driving. When a human causes an accident, it is usually treated as a traffic accident. But when AI causes an accident, it becomes a headline. Tesla FSD crashes. Autonomous driving safety questioned. Can AI really drive? So FSD does not only need to be safe, it needs to be clearly, repeatedly, and publicly safer than human driving. This is why safety data is so important. If Tesla can show regulators that FSD is performing better than average human drivers in real-world conditions, that becomes a powerful tool for expansion. Now, let's connect this to the biggest part of today's story. Tesla has reportedly applied for robotaxi permission in Nevada, with plans that could eventually involve up to 5,000 vehicles in Las Vegas. This is a major signal. Las Vegas is not a random city. It has an airport, it has hotels, it has casinos, it has conventions, it has tourists who constantly need short-distance transportation. For robo-taxis, this kind of city makes a lot of sense. Demand is concentrated, routes are predictable, and the business case is easy to understand. Of course, this does not mean 5,000 Tesla robotaxis will appear overnight. There are still many steps: regulatory review, safety validation, insurance, supervision, operations, and local restrictions. But the scale of the plan tells us something. Tesla is not only thinking about a small demo, Tesla is thinking about Robotaxi as a city-level network. And for investors, that is the key. Here is the question I think matters most. If Tesla can actually operate robotaxis in Las Vegas, will the market still value Tesla only as a car company? That is the real investment debate. Today, Tesla is still judged heavily by deliveries, margins, price cuts, China demand, and competition, and those things absolutely matter. But the long-term Tesla thesis has always been bigger than car sales. If Robotaxi works, Tesla's vehicles do not just get sold once. They become productive assets. They drive, they carry passengers, they generate service revenue, they become part of an AI transportation network. That is a completely different business model. A car company sells units. A robotaxi network monetizes miles, time, software, and utilization. That is why FSD and Robotaxi are so important to Tesla's valuation. But we should also be realistic. Tesla has not won yet. Waymo is already ahead in real commercial robotaxi operations in several cities. That matters. Waymo's model is more controlled, more geographically limited, and already operating with real customers. Tesla's model is different. Tesla is trying to use mass-produced vehicles, software updates, and a much broader data advantage. If Tesla's approach works, it could scale very quickly, but that "if" is still important. There are still major risks. Regulators may move slowly. One serious accident could create huge public backlash. Operating costs could be higher than expected, and competitors will not simply stand still. So my view is not Tesla has already won. My view is this: Tesla may finally be moving FSD and Robotaxi closer to real-world commercial validation, and that is a big difference. So here is today's conclusion. Denmark's FSD approval, the Netherlands safety data, and the Las Vegas Robotaxi plan are not separate stories. Together, they show a possible transition from technology promise to regulatory approval to safety evidence to commercial deployment. That is the path Tesla needs if it wants to be seen not only as an EV company, but as a real-world AI company. And for Tesla investors, this may be one of the most important shifts to watch, because if the market starts to believe Tesla can actually turn cars into autonomous revenue-generating assets, the conversation around Tesla's valuation could change again. What do you think? Is Tesla finally getting closer to the Robotaxi moment, or is the market still too optimistic? Let me know in the comments. If this video was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to Life in the Future. I cover Tesla, AI, and the future of mobility every day. Thanks for watching, and let's keep enjoying life with Tesla. Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language, so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.